right, getting things started for another arcade stream. Checking right now to make sure everything is on. Okay, so it's on there, and let me check over here to make sure it's on here as well. So I am streaming on both YouTube and Rumble, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave a link to the stream on Rumble as well in the comments area. Let me refresh this because I currently do not see it. I want to make sure it's here. Okay. Is it playing? I think it's playing. Yeah, okay. So we'll pop this out. Okay. So I'm still not seeing my stream on Rumble, but I am seeing it on YouTube. So let me refresh it again. It's showing some really funny stuff here. Let me see. Okay, hopefully this, okay. So yeah, it's showing up, but my green screen looks really whack. Okay, let me see. All right, good. So we're live. Let me pause this. I think my green screen looks okay now. And I'm gonna pop out my chats. Okay, so it's there. All right, and as you could probably tell, we have a really, I would say, iconic game for anybody who was around the time. And the game that we're talking about here is, of course, Magician Lord on the Neo Geo. And I, like many others around this time, couldn't afford this because, well, it was a Neo Geo and it was never meant to be a home console. And whenever the Neo Geo MVS, which is the multi-video system, if I remember correctly, and that was the arcade cabinet. And then whenever it came out to the home arcades or home system, it was the AES, okay? So basically they were selling a arcade for the home. So it definitely wasn't meant for, you know, normal people, okay? Because I didn't know anybody who had this particular system. And let me tell you, whenever I saw Magician Lord, I was like, this is absolutely insane, the graphics on this. And then you have to remember at the time, we were like used to stuff like Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo. And when you see something like this, you're just like, wow, this is true power. And the Neo Geo had mega power. I don't remember how many mega it had at the beginning. It's like 300 something megs or something. But yeah, Magician Lord, it was one of those games very similar to, you know, other game systems where they would have that pack-in game. And I think this was a pack-in game if you bought the Neo Geo. You know, I might be wrong with that, but that's what I remember. Because whenever, you know, we found out this system was coming to home, and obviously if you weren't in Japan or you didn't see it in your arcades, then, you know, you might not have known that there was a Neo Geo arcade cabinet, you know. At least I knew because we did have it in the arcades, but having it in a home system, I never saw anyone who had a Neo Geo at home because it was so expensive. And if I remember correctly, the Neo Geo, I think it came out in 1990 or something. And it came out, I think the console was $500. I don't even know if you could call it a console. And each of the games was like $200 and up. And you have to remember, this is back in 1990. So if you were to buy that today, it would be over $1,000 or something. So great, man. Oh man. And this game, I really didn't play too much in the arcades. It is a fairly simple game in terms of concept. It's a side-scrolling action game. Okay. And you are a magician, and depending upon the symbols or orbs that you get, you could transform into other characters or creatures with their own special powers. And let me tell you, man, this game, the graphics were just, pretty incredible actually. I mean, once again, you got to remember when this came out. So let me check something real quick. I always have to check this, even though I know the settings are right. Let me just do a quick check. I want to make sure that sound is coming through. The game that we're talking about. Whenever, okay. No, I'm checking this again. So it definitely wasn't meant for, you know, okay. So as you could probably hear, the music is coming through, so everything's good. So let's go ahead and go back to the game itself. Yeah, and this game I would say was pretty hard, as a matter of fact, because whenever I played this in arcade, I died a lot, quite a bit actually. And I didn't really play it that much in the arcades because even though this was, I would say, the game that people associated with the Neo Geo at the beginning, most of the times whenever I did see a Neo Geo cabinet in the arcades, it's mostly like Fatal Fury, I'm sorry, not Final Fight, yeah, Fatal Fury, stuff like that. And sometimes I would see like Ninja Combat, which is also another great game, which I might do a playthrough on. Wow. And right here, look at this. I mean, voice and everything sounds so clear. It looks like a Dracula or something. And I can't just tell you enough, like being a kid, seeing this level of fidelity, it blows your mind. And whenever you saw in the magazines, you know, that's really the only way you could see this, because once again, I didn't know anybody who had this at home. You could not believe what you were seeing. And eventually, eventually I did see some Neo Geos, but it was primarily at shops and stuff, okay? Nothing that I can afford, but whenever you saw that, you know, you're just like, wow, I wish I had this at home, you know? And then even when like newer game systems came out, you know, like the PlayStation, Sega Saturn, they were technically more powerful than the Neo Geo, but I still believe that the Neo Geo still did arcade perfect better than those systems, because as you saw other Neo Geo games get ported to these systems, it still wasn't quite arcade perfect, even though those systems were way more powerful. So in terms of this game, Magician Lord, I think it's a fun game, you know? I mean, besides the technical prowess of this game, it is a solid action game. Now, like I said, it does have, I would say, a fairly, I don't know, high difficulty, but mainly because it's easy for you to die. I don't think it's like super difficult because of the, oh crap, the gameplay or anything like that. It's just difficult because it's easy for you to die, okay? I mean, I think the way the game was set up and everything, I think it's done well. But the only thing sometimes I don't like is, you know, like, I'll compare this to, you know, Ghosts and Goblins or Ghouls and Ghosts, because that's really what it's close to. And that game, just, the gameplay is just amazing, okay? That's top tier stuff. And the controls in this game, although not bad, it's not at those levels, okay? So if I were to compare it to Ghouls and Ghosts and Ghosts and Goblins, obviously those games are better. But once again, the technical part of this, it does a lot in bringing you in this game and keeping you in there. So I could imagine, like, even though Ghouls and Ghosts looks awesome, you know, this game graphically, I still think, you know, it's better, you know, in terms of like, it had larger characters and the music quality was really good. You know, I don't know. I might eat those words, because Ghouls and Ghosts was pretty amazing. And if you remember the Sega Genesis, that was probably the closest arcade port that you were going to get at that time, and the Genesis was way less powerful, and this has a lot of things going for it. And I didn't really get too far in this game because I died a lot. Oh, but as you can see, oh man, they do try to add some variety. See, like I said, it's just easy for you to die. But in this case, since we have unlimited quarters, it doesn't matter. Okay. Oh man. And you can also power up as well. I mean, if you see that there's a POW meter at the bottom, I'm on level 1 right now. Oh man. And in terms of any variety, I mean, I think it does a good job. Oh. Oh man. Oh man. And I'll probably keep going back and comparing this to, you know, a game like Ghouls and Ghosts. And at the time, there were a lot of side-scrolling action games. And so Neo Geo, you know, all these game makers, they knew the type of games that people loved in the arcades. And at that time, it was these side-scrolling action games that a lot of people enjoyed. And then, as anybody knows, later on, the Neo Geo just became known for just fighting games. And of course, we had awesome games like Metal Gear series. Or Metal Slug, Metal Slug series. All right, come on. At least I didn't die. Oh man, I died. It's so funny. Okay. And these mini bosses, they're mostly like smaller bosses, fairly easy to kill.
I'm destined just to die.
I'm destined just to die, okay. Look at this. Once again, you gotta like imagine yourself being a kid and seeing this, man. It just blows you away. And basically, since this is the arcade hardware, there was no difference between you playing this in the arcade and playing this at home. And the Neo Geo offered amazing build quality. The controllers was just next level. You know, it's an arcade stick, but really, really great quality. And you would expect that at that price level. And if I remember correctly, the reason why there was a home console is because the arcade, you know, owners really did enjoy the arcade cabinets where they could change their games, their MVS systems. And so there was a demand from the arcade owners to actually have a home version. So once again, it was never meant for mass consumers, you know. And the thing is, this system lasted a long time. If I remember correctly, it was discontinued in 2004. So it came out in 1990. 1990, I think that's when it came out. And it ended in 2004, but games were still being made for it up to like 2010 or something like that. A long time. So this system had a very, very long shelf life. And sometimes I think about this, but what if the Neo Geo were to go down in price? Now, SNK did try something. They tried to release the Neo Geo CD, which really wasn't that popular. You know, they tried to offer a lower cost solution, but they just had horrible loading times, you know, and that was definitely in contrast to the original arcade version, which has no loading times. So oh yeah. Yeah, man, these levels are just psychedelic. It's just wow. Oh. Oh man. Just getting killed. And going back to like the Neo Geo, I would have loved for it to be like a lot cheaper. And over the years, you know, they could have offered it at a lower price, you know, because obviously cost of goods, cost of technology gets cheaper over time. And man, if they would have done that, I still think the Neo Geo would have been around a lot longer. And I really believe that it would have gave even the PlayStation and Sega Saturn or a run for their money, because still, like I said, even with more powerful hardware being released, this was an arcade perfect system. And at least for me, even with the PlayStation 2 and stuff like that, I still never felt like it was like arcade perfect, you know, except for like some games, you know, especially those that were made with the PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 1 hardware. I still felt the Neo Geo did it better. And it wasn't until like the Sega Dreamcast that I really felt like, man, we got an arcade machine at home, okay? At least for normal people that can afford that. But the Neo Geo, man, it was just a standard for me when it came to arcade perfection, because it was the arcade. And I know, oh man, I know there were other arcade boards based upon the Sega Saturn, based upon the original Xbox. Oh man. The good thing about this game is that, you know, when you die, you don't have to start at the beginning. I really hate it when games do that. Oh man. And they basically artificially increase the difficulty unnecessarily. Oh man. Getting rocked. Okay. All right. Oh man. And another thing, you know, like early on, there was more variety with Neo Geo games, as I stated, and later on just became a fighting game system. But I wish like the Neo Geo would have got more third-party support, because if they did, man, the kind of games that we could have got with the Neo Geo, with the power that it has and what it was able to do, would have been simply incredible in my opinion. I can't imagine, you know, getting some of your favorite games or even RPGs like, you know, Final Fantasy, you know, on this hardware. It would have been awesome, especially during that time. Oh man. And then maybe it would have kept maybe it would have kept some people out of the arcades, because you basically have the arcade at home. And I mean, there's definitely variety in the Neo Geo. It's just more early on than it was later. So I might do more gameplays of other Neo Geo games besides their fighting games. Oh man, these bosses are pretty cool. They're grotesque. Oh man, I don't even. God, man, that's just gonna get killed so easily. Come on. Okay. Oh man. Okay, when those come down, you're supposed to go down to the space in the middle so the teeth don't crush you. Oh, great. Got it. And I don't know how far I got this game. Maybe level 4 or something. That's probably the furthest I ever got. I think this is level 3. Yeah. Look at that parallax scrolling in the background. Man. And you could tell the level variety is just excellent, you know? I really do have a lot of, you know, praise for this game, you know? Probably more than I remember, because now I'm playing it, you know, it does have a really lot of good points, you know? And the company that made this, Alpha Densu, I think, they made a lot of shoot 'em up games, shmups, you know? And this was one of their early ones. Oh man. So we're in a castle with fish. They should call it Castle of Fish. And there's some exploration. But they kind of all lead you to the same place. Oh man. Man, that's just nuts. Now, I think if you actually spent time studying this game, even though it is difficult because you die faster, I wouldn't say it's as difficult as something like Ghosts and Goblin or Ghouls and Ghosts. Those are really hard. But they were so fun to play that you would just keep going. So with this one, I think with a lot of memorization, I think you could probably last longer. If they actually gave you like 5 energy bars, oh, which is what that power is for. I thought it was for my, yeah, it actually had more. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That is my power. The HP's on the left. Yeah, so it has 4 bars. So maybe 6 bars would have at least given you a lot longer life, a little bit longer. Or maybe if they had more like HP collectibles, you know, or orbs or something that could give you more power. Oh man, give you some of your health back. And I still keep thinking like, man, I wish, because I saved up my money to get these game systems when I was young. And the one thing that I really feel I made a mistake on was that I saved up money and I sold my old game systems and games to get the 3DO. And looking back, man, that was a mistake. I should have got a Neo Geo, because the 3DO was not cheap at all. You know, the games were still cheaper, but the console wasn't. So I think I would have been much happier, for sure, getting a Neo Geo, because 3DO was Honestly, had a lot of potential, but not a great system. There's only like a few games that were actually good, but if I would have got the Neo Geo, I would have kept that. I probably still have it today. It's just one of those things that I wish I would have got. I even bought an Atari Jaguar, okay? So that just goes to show you that, oh man. And if I remember correctly, I think I sold my Jaguar to get a 3DO, among other things. Oh man, this enemy is pretty hard. Okay, got it.
You persistent guy, but your life ends right there.
I don't, oh, that looks cool. So you can imagine, you know, with this type of theme, some gothic elements, this would have been perfect for like a Castlevania type game with the Neo Geo hardware. Can you imagine? Man, that would have been so sweet. And once again, I'm talking around the time the Neo Geo came out, because obviously, you know, Symphony of Night, all the stuff were incredible. But there was just something about the Neo Geo that was different, you know? It's like when you see a game on the system, you kind of knew it was from the Neo Geo, you know, if that makes sense. Just has a certain look. Oh. And besides the price point and lack of third-party support, I couldn't really think of anything negative about the Neo Geo. It was just one of those systems that if you had it or know somebody who had it, it was a special thing. So I think this level, this was the furthest I've ever gotten. I don't think I've ever seen the boss here. Man, these levels and enemies, they're so varied. I never realized how much variety they have here. I mean, some of it is like palette swaps, but it really is different. Oh, I think they meant to say underground. You said underground. Or maybe that's what they meant. Oh, man, like when seeing these frogmen, it gives me more Castlevania vibes again. That last level and then here. Yeah, I think they meant to say underground passage instead of underground. That's also another funny thing. These Japanese to English translations. It's really funny. All right. And if I remember correctly, this did have 2-player co-op. So that did make things easier. I don't know, it's co-op or a second player. I think it was co-op, which would make it a little bit harder. Okay, I've already been a ninja. Okay, I don't like that. I don't like the ones where... Wait, what? Okay, I got powered up twice. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I typically don't like that because it takes a while for it. Oh man, it has this arc attack. Oh, okay. Now, what happens if you keep going? Because eventually you're going to have to go through the doors to progress. But I don't know if it matters which door you go through. Well, so that's another nice thing. It does give you some replayability, but I don't know if it leads to something different. So that's a really odd, okay, whoa, cool. Yeah. It's a really odd place to put that orb because I might die right here. Oh, see? Yep, that was a stupid place to put that. Oh. Oh, okay. Just have to like just walk through it as fast as possible. Oh man, look at all those frogs. And it did have scaling capabilities. The Neo Geo definitely had scaling capabilities. So you could see, oh. And this was even more pronounced with games like Art of Fighting, which is also a really great fighting game. And of course, Samurai Showdown. I love Samurai Showdown. One of my favorite game series of all time. Okay, so I have the orb there. I can see it on the top right, but how do I use it? I can't use it? Nope. Oh, whatever. Okay. Okay, so I don't know why you would go up there and get hit by those. What? Hopefully I can get a power up or something. Nope. That was kind of useless. Oh yeah, they're ready to kill me. Oh man. Man, this music's just awesome. And I would say for a lot of the Neo Geo games, when it comes to technical presentation and audio, most of the times they were all really great, you know. Great to awesome, in my opinion. And it also had that Neo Geo sound as well. You kind of know, kind of like when you're playing a Sega Genesis, or especially Sega Genesis, you could tell. And also Super Nintendo, but like when I'm playing a Genesis game, especially the music, you know it was from a Sega Genesis or Mega Drive. Oh man. And since the Neo Geo didn't have a lot of third-party support, it's pretty much the same group of companies or just SNK themselves making the game. Oh man. What? I don't know what happened there. Could I still go? Nope. Am I stuck? Okay. So this is one of those where I'm gonna have to go through the door, I think. Or maybe I took the wrong path. Yeah, sometimes I hate it when enemies reappear. They respawn. Oh. Okay. I don't know. Oh man. Okay, I don't know if I'm making a mistake here by going backwards. Maybe I was meant to do something? I don't know. But once I got to that, oh yeah, I don't want to go back down because then I have to go through all that. Let me see if there was something at the end. Maybe I missed something. Because if I go backwards and then I die, then I have to go through those spears again. Let me see. And if not, that would really, really suck. Oh, if I took the wrong door or something. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh, man. You see that a lot. Okay. Okay. Yeah, shoot up. Nope. Oh. Oh man, this sucks. I might have to go backwards and find the right way. Oh. I just really hope I'm not missing something. Okay. Oh crap, let's go back. Oh. Come on. And okay. Gotta put more quarters just in case. Okay. So going back. Going back. I just have to go through all that again. Oh. Come on. Okay. Man, this really sucks. You know, for some people that they like this where you have to find the right rooms and stuff, I don't like that type of stuff. That was something that was in Revenge of Shinobi as well. When you fight Zed, you have to find the right room to go to. Okay, so this is where I came out of. So... Oh, okay, where do I go here? Oh. Man. Okay, did I go in here before? Ah! Jeez, man. Stupid. Okay. Oh, okay. Wow. Oh man. That kind of sounds like Super Mario. Yeah, that sound effect right there sounds like Super. Oh, whoa, 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 man. How are you gonna survive that? Oh man. Okay, I don't. Oh man. That's. Come on. Okay. Oh, hey KI2NE, thanks for joining. Say, this already gives me Kirby vibes. Enemies flying everywhere and unforgiving to a degree. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Oh, man. I did walk on fire. Literally. Is this the right door? Oh, man, that's where I started from. What? Oh, man, I hate that part. Okay, so this is the one where I gotta go up to this. Okay, that's the trick. You gotta just move fast as possible. Okay, so I came here. Okay, so this is the difference. I'm gonna go up here. Man. Hey KI2NE, did you? Yeah, definitely been well. Have you ever had the Neo Geo, or you know anybody who had a Neo Geo? I'm just curious because I didn't know of anybody who had a Neo Geo at home. And I know you could buy like clone systems and stuff for it, but actually having the original, that's truly something special, man. And right now, if you're a collector trying to get an original Neo Geo with the games, I'm pretty sure it's crazy expensive. Oh man. All right, I'm just gonna keep moving on. I don't even know why. Okay, so I think this was the place I was supposed to go to, because when I went up to the top, yeah, I'm just gonna go up. I don't even want to explore. Hopefully this is the boss, or on the way to the boss. Man, these enemies are so, they're so hard to kill. Okay, so it really makes a difference that, in these later stages. Look at this. I mean, those are just the small frogs, right? Like, see? Like, you're not going to be able to take them out unless you're powered up, but even then, it doesn't last long. So, at least for this game, you're just going to have a lot of quarters. I don't think there's a really good strategy. Of course, you can memorize a lot of things, but I kind of thought that as long as you memorize it, you'll be okay. But on these later stages, I don't even think it matters, because you just simply can't take that many hits. Oh, so you knew someone that did, but I doubt they were collector would know how the pervasive, desirable retro gaming scene would be popular many years later. Oh yeah. Wow, that's kind of crazy that you actually knew somebody that had one. I didn't know of anybody. Wait. Is it just repeating? Let me see. I think. Oh. Yeah, I don't think anybody would have predicted that the Neo Geo would be popular for so long. Okay, I'm going the wrong way, because the level just kept repeating. So maybe I'm supposed to go to the right. Yeah, once again, I'm not a fan of this type of level designs. We just got to remember rooms and stuff. Or take the right room. Oh. Oh man. Okay, now it's getting frustrating. Okay, so the level's repeating again. Oh no. So even when I went down, it repeated. Okay, so this is where it's gonna suck, because now you have to find the right pattern to go through. Oh yeah, Gen 1 Pokemon. Yeah. Oh man. I never really got into Pokemon, you know, for some reason. Oh man, is this it? Oh man, I really don't know. It might just be repeating over and over until you find whatever right sequence of things. So if I see the ladder again, okay, there's down. Okay, look, this is something different. Nice. Finally, okay. I hope this is the right way. I really don't know. Okay, so this is a lot better whenever you're powered up, but once again, it doesn't last long. See? Ah, man, I really hope I'm going the right way. And sometimes with these type of levels, you just gotta like pay attention to the backgrounds and stuff, because sometimes the backgrounds are a little bit different. So you're kind of basically looking for differences in patterns. Okay, so I think that's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm looking for maybe if I could continually go up or something. I don't know, man. Oh man, this is frustrating. I really hate these type of levels. Okay, try this. Okay, so okay, if it repeats itself, then it'll have a ladder to go up. Okay, this is okay. There's the ladder to go up. There's the ladder to go down. Oh man, God. Let me see. And then another game I did enjoy on this was King of Monsters. That was a fun game. There's actually King of Monsters 2. I don't know if there's a King of Monsters 3. I think that would still be pretty popular now, especially with, you know, people loving kaiju and kaiju movies, Godzilla, stuff like that. Okay, so what happens if I go down here? Okay, it still looks the same. Ah, God, this is gonna suck. Oh. So I really don't know where I'm going. I'm just like trying to find if there's something that's different. Okay, so this looks the same. Oh man. Okay, so okay, at least there's an N here. All right. At least there's something different. Okay, so wall. Okay, at least that's a good thing. They kind of let you know that you can't go further. That's a good thing. If it kept repeating over and over, then that would make it way harder. Okay, so if I keep going, okay, here's one. Let me see if there's, okay, there's an N wall here. Okay, good. At least there's an N. It doesn't repeat forever. Okay, so that at least that gives me hope. So, ah, man. So I wonder if this is the top level. So we'll see. We'll see if it repeats. Dang. Okay, so if there's more levels like this, this will definitely affect my enjoyment of the game. Oh man. But I honestly don't know how long this game is. Oh yeah, having maps would help. But yeah, most of the time for these types of games, they don't provide a map unless it's like a RPG type game, you know. I think back like to Revenge of Shinobi, like near the last part, you know. You didn't have a map there, and it was similar, you know. But this one's kind of frustrating because, oh man, because at least with Revenge of Shinobi, you would go through different doors to get there. But with this one, it just keeps repeating. Or at least, okay. And then another thing I have to look at is there a difference in enemies? You know, like as you move further, is there more or less enemies? Are they in different spots? God, I just want to get through this level now. And if I can't go through it, I'm not gonna, oh man. Ah. Let me see, was there a map? I don't think there was a map, nope. Okay, so I've gone to the left as far as I can. Well, as far as I know, oh man. I might just go to the far right. Yeah, for sure, linear maps would have really helped. Oh man, okay, I think, oh man. I think I'm gonna go to the right. Let's see what happens. And if it keeps repeating, then well, that didn't change anything. Alright, these guys are annoying, but I'm not going to waste my time. They're kind of hard to kill, especially when they gang up on you. Oh man. So okay, hey Katuni, what type of arcade games did y'all play in your arcades whenever you went to the arcades? Was there any particular types of games or games that you enjoyed playing? Oh, I know there's a lot of games, but oh, so then again, a younger me still struggle at Time Commando, and that's a pretty learning game. Yeah, Time Commando. That was a fun game if I remember correctly. Oh man. Now Time Commando, I think that was made by Romstar. That was an overhead game if I remember correctly. Oh man. Let's see how far I could get on the right. If not, I'm gonna have to go downstairs again because I really don't know where I'm going. I'm hoping that it repeats it, stops repeating itself at some point. Man, this is really frustrating. Okay, actually I never got to arcade until later on, yeah. Alright, man, I hope this... And like I said, this is the furthest I've ever got on this game. And so I don't really know what I'm supposed to do here. Man, this would really suck if you played this, if you got this far in the arcades, because number one, you're going to spend a lot of quarters. And number two, it's just going to be really frustrating. Man. And since I never played this game a lot, I didn't look at any game guides on what to do, so maybe it's something obvious, but it's repeating over and over. So how do I know where to go? Oh man, this is so frustrating. Okay. Oh, okay. Or maybe I'm supposed to keep going. Or maybe I'm supposed to keep going down. But let's see. Oh. Come on. Okay. Okay, so that's a little bit different. All right, let me go up here. That was a little bit different. Man, I hope I can make it to the end of this stage. But I don't think I have the patience to come back and try it. Okay. It was developed by Adeline and published by Activision. Oh, I might try that out then. I said to find out there was computer games you were talking about the last time. I might do an episode where I just play old computer games. Okay, so this is the top level. Okay, so I kind of see a pattern now. So you definitely have to pay attention to the backgrounds. So this is the top level. The backgrounds look different. And depending on which stair I went, you might not be able to come to this level. So that's kind of what I'm looking for now. And this one, it keeps repeating. So, oh man. Okay, so I'm wondering if there's some signs that tell you you're going the right place. Like for example, the ladders where the skeletons are, that's where you're supposed to go down. I don't know, just guessing. Okay, so this level looks like this. Is there another ladder? Or is it just gonna end? I already see the disc has both DOS and Windows 95 versions. Cool. Ah, crap. Okay, is this near a wall? End of a wall? Or was that the same one? Okay, let's see. If I go up, if there's a skeleton on the top, then that was the same thing, I think. Okay, that same thing right there. Skeleton, but let me see if there's a different pattern. Okay, so skeleton, okay. So is there a ladder without a skeleton? Maybe that's the difference. Okay, so okay, there's skeleton here, skeleton. There's 3 skeletons, and I'm looking for a difference. That's the thing I'm looking for. 1, 2, 3. Nope, that's the same. Okay. Okay, no skeleton. Skeleton, skeleton, skeleton. Oh man, there's no. This looks exactly the same. Ah, come on. On top of the DOS version, lets you pick hardware for sound. Naturally felt like experimenting with putting it on Mint. Oh, that's funny. Honestly, I'm really lost. Okay, wait. So there's a difference. Was that enemy? Okay, let me see. If I keep going forward, does that enemy show up at the same spot, or is it a different enemy? Because there's a skeleton. Okay, so there's an enemy here. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. There's an enemy here. Then it's the same thing. Skeleton. So it's the same thing. I can't tell. Okay. Skeleton. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna try to go down. Oh man. There's. Okay, this is just gonna be dumb luck if I ever get through this level. If not, I'm probably gonna have to stop this game because this is going nowhere and it's not fun. Kind of sad for me to say that because I was really enjoying it, and then getting stuck here. Oh man. Oh, come on, man. Oh man, I wish you played this one. It would have helped me in this one. And I'm pretty sure somebody who has played this game will probably look at this and say, man, you're an idiot. It was so simple. MIDI audio, real audio. Yeah, play it through the sound cards. Yeah, I just remember, you know, having the right sound card was very important, you know, back then. And this is before, you know, GPUs became a popular thing. It was basically sound cards, and the top sound card was the Creative Labs Sound Blaster. That was the one I had, and I think a lot of people had that sound card. And then for GPUs or graphics card, you know, NVIDIA was still small, and so at that time it was ATI, and then it was 3DFX Voodoo cards. I had both of them. ATI was eventually purchased by AMD, you know, so ATI became AMD. And I did have, I think I had NVIDIA at one point. It was a long time ago. Oh man, I really hate this. It just really kills a game when you do something like this. And especially when there's not like noticeable hints on what you should do next. Like, because it looks the same. So I'm kind of going in. Oh, maybe it's a wall. I don't know. I'm just trying anything at this point. Man, this frog guy is harder than some of these mini bosses. Okay. I'm really trying. Oh man. Okay, so it's in here. Okay. Does it repeat? Go down. Okay. Does it look different? Oh wow, okay, this looks different. Oh man, I can't believe it. I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea how. Wow. I was about to give up. I had no idea how that happens. And once again, it's probably something simple. Well, I don't know how I got down here. That was just dumb luck. Wow. Oh. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, as long as I got here, I don't really care. I just really hope there's not another level like this, and that would just suck. I'm pretty sure there will be. So I have absolutely no idea how I got here. Oh, come on. Okay, so he's one of the harder mini bosses right here. Okay, here's the boss now. Nope.
Feel fortunate to have survived until now.
Oh man, this boss looks nuts. Okay. Wow. You gotta really hand it to him. There's a lot of creativity here for the bosses and stuff. Oh. Oh man. So definitely the furthest I've ever gotten. And I don't know I'm gonna play this again because of this level. Maybe if I like punishment, I don't know. Because that was just pure luck. And maybe that was just it. I just had to go down and keep going to the right. Maybe it was that simple. I don't know. Oh man. Come on. I'd rather fight the boss than have to get stuck in that level, get lost. Oh man. Come on. And if I remember correctly, I mean, I don't know exactly how many levels, but I kind of heard that this was a fairly short game. So maybe this is the last. Nope, it's not the last level. Corridor leading to hell. Wow, this stage looks cool. Oh, okay, so I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the last level I play. Hopefully, it's straightforward, and I don't have to like I don't have to like get lost. These enemies are fast. Yeah, probably right here too. I think they did that last level design. Hopefully it's the last like that on purpose, you know, to just increase the time that you play, you know. And that I don't think it's good game design, you know. I hate that. Now, if it's there like, you know, like for example, Revenge of Shinobi, anybody who's played it, that last level, that makes sense, you know. But something like this where it's kind of cheap and just to lengthen the game artificially, you know, I don't think that helps. Or a lot of people would have not played the game further. I was about to stop playing. Okay, great. Oh man. Well, it's definitely taking quarters for sure. Oh, you could shoot down? How was that? Oh, I didn't even know you could shoot down. Well, I learned something new. Yeah, there's nothing hidden or anything here. Oh man, okay, this is... Alright, its difficulty is getting crazy now. But once again, I think it's mainly because you just don't have a lot of health points, you know. It's not difficult because of the stage designs or anything like that. Oh wait, did I not? Oh man, I have no idea. Oh, was I? Oh man, I don't even know if I went the right place. Okay. Oh, God. What is it, Catwoman? Yeah, she kind of looks like Catwoman. But she's not as hard as those frog things. I hate those things. So what happens if I keep going to the right? Alright. Oh, there's my answer. Oh, man. Oh, man. And you know, for anybody who remembers playing the Nintendo games, the original Nintendo games, Nintendo Entertainment System, man, some of these games, they're just, you know, old school games, they're known for their difficulty. And I would say the Nintendo system had a lot of difficult games where you have to play it a lot and you're gonna die a lot. Like, there's been many times I've thrown my controller at a wall, you know. You get so pissed off. And Ghosts and Goblins on the Nintendo was definitely one of them. That just pissed me off. Castlevania 1, that was another one. But they knew what they were doing because you kept playing it. And boy, that feeling of accomplishment, that's amazing. And that is a mark of great game design where even though you, oh no, even though you die a lot, you just keep on playing it. You know, because you want to pass it. Wait, can I jump? No. Okay, this is stupid. What if I... Okay, maybe there's another way, because that would suck. Okay, is this more puzzle elements? Okay. Oh man, I hope this isn't another, like the last level. Okay. All right. Okay, so that's the same. Oh man. Okay. I don't even know why they have that because it doesn't do anything for you. Oh, okay. That was dumb. Okay. Oh man, it's just okay, so if I go to the far left, oh, come on. If I go to the far left, there was something there. But I can't make it. Oh, that would suck. Okay, I get it now. So I have to go to the right. Okay, to the right. Oh, to the right. Okay. Then jump. Oh, stupid. Oh man. I really don't like these puzzle elements in the game. I understand why they would add it, but yeah, exactly. Yeah. Infinite. Ah man, I just hope I get to at least the boss here. Wait, what happened? I don't know where. Did I already play that? Okay, so this is where, oh no. So this is where I got stuck. Let me see. Okay, so how am I gonna jump over? I can't jump. Oh man. Okay, that makes no sense. How am I gonna jump over that if I don't have those things to jump on? Let's see, can I? Oh, okay. Okay, but I still can't jump over. Okay, this makes no sense. How am I going to get over this? Ah, man. Oh, I can't jump. All right, there's got to be another way because obviously I can't get through that stage, that part. Okay, so maybe if I go to the left, okay, it would take me somewhere. All right. Oh man, sucks. Okay, there it is. At least, okay, there had to be a way. Oh, oh man, that was surprising. I did not expect that. Kind of scared me. Okay, 3 ninjas. Oh, they're kicking my ass. Come on. Oh man. Yeah, there's. And I don't care how good you are. You're gonna need a lot of quarters.
You are very dangerous. Be dead down here.
Be dead down here. Great. Oh man, these bosses are nuts. You know, it kind of reminds me of Splatterhouse, man. Splatterhouse has some really gruesome looking bosses and stuff. Man, okay, so maybe I could just, man. Man, there's like no way, dude, jeez. And this thing's constantly spitting out enemies, so, oh man, you have to kill this thing first. So then you could stop those green things from getting spit out. Okay, good. Oh man, then, okay, God. Okay. Get rid of that. Okay, now. Oh man. Whew. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have lasted. God. I don't even know what these books are for. Okay, I'm gonna play a little bit of this stage and that's it. Okay, it's just spitting out minions. That's a word I'd never thought I'd say. Yeah. Man. Oh, what? Okay, now I'm getting like Ninja Gaiden vibes. Or Ninja Gaiden, as some people say. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, and Ninja Gaiden, that is one of my favorite series, but that was one of those games on Nintendo that just made me throw my controller at the wall many, many times. Anybody's played the original Nintendo Ninja Gaiden, man, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, man, this level, dude, man, they really ramp up the difficulty. Oh, and this one's even worse because when you die, you have to start at the beginning of the platform. Oh, and you're getting hit by these enemies as well. God. Okay, this is too much, man. Okay. I think you have to take it really slow. Nope. Oh man, it doesn't matter. Okay. Let me see if I could just jump through it. Oh. Oh yeah, Gaiden Sigma. That game was awesome. I still prefer the 2D side scrollers, but Gaiden, man, it made a really great transition to 3D. Oh. Oh. Come on. Oh, man, I don't know how many times I've died. I don't. Okay, this is. Stop. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Oh man. Now I know why Magician Lord. Even though it's a classic in terms of I remember the Neo Geo because of this game in a lot of ways originally. I could see why it was a game that people didn't come back to over and over. It's because of this. Besides the endless loop design. And once again, this is in the arcade, so... Oh, man. I mean, even here I have unlimited quarters and it's absolutely nuts. Okay. Oh, man. I think I'm going to try one more time because it's just getting to the point where it's just not fun. Okay, just one more. I keep saying that, but let me see. Oh. Okay. Gotta concentrate. Okay, it's Castlevania style. Okay, so, oh man, I think I got it. Just don't try to jump and just try to walk without getting hit. Oh man, like literally. Wow. Oh. Yeah, so don't try to jump. Just walk once the platforms are close and try not to die. Oh. Oh man, there's a strategy, but okay. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay, so I think I kind of got a strategy. Kill these things first before going on the platform. Okay. And then don't try to jump. Oh! Come on. Honestly, I don't even remember Angry Video Game Nerd playing this game. Maybe he did. Oh, okay. Okay, this is truly the last one. I'm about to go insane. Man, if I did a playthrough with Ninja Gaiden on the Nintendo, I'll probably go crazy on the stream. Okay, that's it. I'm done. And unlike Ninja Gaiden, I don't think this game's worth going for, you know, even with this. Because Ninja Gaiden definitely had its frustration points, but not to the point where it wasn't like this is just not fun, you know. But yet I'm still trying. Okay. Okay. Let's try one more time. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden would have been awesome on this. Oh man. I might do a playthrough of the arcade of Ninja Gaiden. Definitely nowhere near, not even on the same level as the Nintendo version, but still a fun arcade, and that's it. I'm done. Well, thank you so much, KI2E, for joining this live stream again, and thanks for anybody who's watching this later. And if you can, you know, relate with my frustration with this, please let me know. And also, you know, share some of your memories with the Neo Geo. So that's it for today's episode. Thanks a lot. We'll see you at the arcades on the next episode.